If you're not shameless and you're not willing to embarrass yourself, you probably shouldn't start a company with your name as the title. Not only is this not something I planned on doing, it wasn't even in the general conceptual, like, what do I want to be when I grow up? There was like an embarrassing bravado then that allowed me, I think, to just do this. But occasionally somebody will email and say, I was nervous to go to my prom, I got this dress, it made me feel confident, I had the best time. I like that idea that something we made and put out there could be woven into somebody's memories and history, and that's nice.
Rachel picked probably the hardest industry to go into. Every 6 months it's a new business, it's a new line. In a sense, you're reinventing yourself, just a tough thing to do.
There's a fashion week for the 2 main seasons. It's just when the designers show their new collections. You're just planning this enormous event. Our shows have always been presentation format. This season, we're doing a live show. We've never done a live show, which is what makes it really exciting and also way more anxiety-producing. The theme for this season is working woman throughout history. And we had watched a whole bunch of secretary-related movies and shows. Hopefully, it'll be ironic and fun, and people will get that. I design with Sarah Lopez. We talk ideas out loud. Sometimes I'll talk, she sketches. So many of the garments that you'll see in the show started here in this office.
We gave off the sketches, what, maybe a month ago?
Yeah, it feels like 5 years ago.
I know.
It's like straightforward instructions. This is what we want. This is the fabric we want it in. Thanks, guys. We had to look at so many venues because most venues' starting price is $30,000 for a day. No, I'm not gonna do that. Thank you very much.
And then we're looking at setting up the stage in front of this bank of windows. We have 88 plus standing room. She originally came to me and said she wanted to do it in a theater space. And I thought that it might be more interesting to set the performance inside an actual high-rise building in Midtown.
I know so little about what you do, but is there a world in which we get large pieces of paper foam?
When I'm designing a show, I like to do a quick rendering of what the show might look like. I'll take a photograph, and then I start to kind of build up various textures on top of it, and then show the collection.
First group go, and go, and go, and in. Yes, exactly.
Rachel gave me a call and said, hey, you don't know me, but I'm doing my show for New York Fashion Week, and would you like to come on this kind of crazy adventure?
It began with Charlie and I fleshing out sort of the shape of the arrangement. For instance, there's this waltz section in the middle of it.
I think we'll be continuing the exploration and discovery of what this is up until 10 minutes before the girls go on stage.
Some of the trends we're going to be showing at Rachel Antonoff is the grid nail.
The models all get prepped, and we get really excited about doing special nail art. This looks very Liza Minnelli to me in a good way.
I love lips on nails. I love eyes and lips on nails. We're going to be doing lips for Rachel.
I'm finding go really light on the first coat. I am an intern during Fashion Week because Rachel happens to be my offspring.
Maybe adding a little white, adding a whole new element to it.
You really want me to lay Pepto on this?
Yeah, I like it.
It's a really nice connecting time for us.
I like that I like my job. I like that I feel sort of happy at least once a day and challenged pretty regularly.
The luxury of time is just something we don't have at this moment. There are very specific things I want out of the girls. It's just the way I envision moving. So things where I ask her to flex the wrist or to point in a certain way.
Usually, as a performer, we wear the clothes to help us tell the story, and this is more like we are telling the story of the clothes.
It always amazes me how she can just make things happen. Her ability to just keep hitting it, her perseverance, and just thinking about the business and coming up with different things.
I sort of have a theory that it's not about who's best at things, it's about who does the things. Let's take a book that people know and love, and it's written by the person who wrote it. Surely there's another writer out there who could have written it better, maybe? At least that must be an option. But it doesn't matter because someone already wrote it. I really like that. I think I'd be a bang-up like party planner. I can find a prop on the cheap. I think I'd make an excellent assistant. Hair and makeup pretty promptly at 4:30.
Okay.
I really have no concept of time because it just goes so fast. It feels like time is just flying, like there maybe isn't enough time.
Thanks, ladies. Sounds great.
The concept of doing a live performance is uncharted territory for me. Oh my God, that's awesome.
Yay! You guys, wow! I'm like crying.
I felt really overwhelmed. That combination of this is exciting and this is gonna be okay. It's so cool to see this happen.
Yeah, come to the front. You know what I mean? I'd rather just be a bump and go right away.
Exactly. How does everyone's hair?
The function of the show is to have a wide group of people see the line. The people who will be here, a lot of buyers from around the country. The pageantry of the show is only a conduit to be able to see the line in that context. Then the real work begins. The most fun part for me has to be going back to be a dad. The pride that she's doing something she loves, something she's really good at, and be accepted by her peers.
It's really amusing to me that we have all women and there's gonna be one part played by a man who will be the secretary. Like a perfect pink pair of shoes. It brings me a little joy. I think if we could bring people a little bit of joy, what's so wrong with that?